It can be very difficult for you to pull yourself out of a gaslighting power dynamic, but fortunately, it is possible. The antidote to gaslighting is greater emotional awareness and self-regulation, both the knowledge and the practice. Using these emotional skills, you will come to learn or accept that you don't actually need anyone else to validate your own reality, thereby building self-reliance and confidence in defining your own reality. You will also learn that it is possible to manage those uncomfortable feelings of standing in your own certainty in opposition to a gaslighter. This, however, can be especially challenging if you are a victim of abuse, in which case you will require a significant shift in your mindset. And you will also need skills that you can develop through therapy. So today, I'm giving you 10 steps that you can take if you're being gaslighted. What's up everybody? Tanvir Ahmed here. Welcome back to another video, and the first step that you can take if you're being gaslighted is to identify the problem. Duh. Recognizing the problem is the first step. Obviously. Most of the time, the problem is that we know there is a problem, but we don't know what the problem is. Because we can feel the problem, but we can't really pinpoint the problem. So your job is just that. Pinpoint the problem. Name what is going on between you and your spouse, or friend, or family member, colleague, boss. I don't care, whoever your gaslighter is. The second step you can take if you're being gaslighted: separate the truth from the fabrication. Write down your conversation in a journal so you can have an objective look at it. At which point is the conversation taking a turn from reality into the other person's view? After looking at the dialogue, write down how you felt. Look for signs of repeated denial of your experience. The third step you can take if you're being gaslighted: figure out if you're in a power struggle with your partner. If you find yourself having the same conversation over and over again, and you can't seem to convince your partner to acknowledge your point of view, you might be getting gaslighted. The fourth step you can take if you're being gaslighted: engage in a mental exercise to encourage a shift in your mindset. Visualize yourself without the relationship, or maybe continuing the relationship but at a greater distance. This is very important. Even if it causes you to feel anxiety, cast the vision in a positive light. Think down the road. Think of when you'll have your own reality, your own social support, and your own integrity. The fifth step you can take if you're being gaslighted: give yourself permission to feel all of your feelings. Accept and acknowledge that what you feel is okay. I recommend tracking your feelings. It's an easy way to facilitate your learning about your emotions and track your patterns. This in turn allows you to learn what triggers your feelings. The sixth step that you can take if you're being gaslighted: understand that it's okay to give something up. Part of what makes it so painful and challenging to leave a gaslight relationship is that the gaslighter may be someone you have committed to, such as your best friend, your mom, your sister, or your brother. It's okay to walk away from toxicity, regardless of the source. The seventh step you can take if you're being gaslighted: talk to your close friends. Ask them if you seem like yourself, and do a reality check on your spouse's behavior. Ask them to be brutally honest. The eighth step you can take if you're being gaslighted: focus on your feelings rather than what's right or wrong. It's easy to get caught up in wanting to be right, or spend endless hours ruminating about who's right. But determining who's right and wrong is less important than how you feel. If your conversation leaves you feeling bad or second-guessing yourself, that's what you need to pay attention to. Having a sense of psychological and emotional well-being in a relationship is more important than who's right and who's wrong in any conversation. The ninth step you can take if you're being gaslighted: remember that you can't control anyone's opinion, even if you're right. You may never get your boss or your colleague or your friend or your partner or your family member, whoever your gaslighter is, like I said, I don't care. You may never get them to agree that you're not too sensitive, and you're not too controlling, and you're not too anything. You need to let go of trying. As frustrating as it can be, You need to let go. The only person whose opinion you can control is your own. The 10th step you can take if you're a victim of gaslighting: have compassion for yourself. This is very hard, even when you're not in a compromising dynamic. But when you're not feeling confident and strong, it's even harder to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, let alone show yourself kindness and self-love. So have compassion for yourself. It will be a healing influence, and it will help you move forward in your decision making. Now is a time for self-care. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you liked it. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already for more quality content like this. And I will see you in the next one.